forward on occasion. Can be a little rash at times, but generally a pretty solid acquisition. He's got big boots to fill in Ryan Aït-Nouri, of course. City making progress through the centre circle with Nico Gonzalez. Here's Doku. Oh, he played it back to Gonzalez, but Gonzalez had run ahead of the ball. That allows City to clear. Bellegarde in the centre circle. Strand Larsen plays it out wide, but I think he's overplayed it. He's played it too far forward. Couldn't be retrieved by a Wolves player. And City are back in possession with John Stones, just outside his own box. Plays a little 1-2, picks the ball up midway inside his half. Here's Tijani Reinders offering himself again. Ruben Diaz. Diaz to Ryan Aït-Nouri. Doku came short that time. Haaland was looking to make a run through the middle. I'm not sure he's touched the ball yet, Erling Haaland, in the first 12 minutes of this game. Remains 0-0 here on the Flash Score Live audio commentary service and the Flash Score app here at Molineux. Ball played out to this right hand side. Bob takes it in, looks to run at Muller-Wolf once more. Wolf does well, forces him to go back to Rico Lewis. Here's Stones looking to put a ball in the box. Haaland jumps, just clears him, headed back into the box, but Silva couldn't get a boot on it. It goes through to Jose Sarr. Sarr on his 5th season here at Wolves, after signing from Olympiacos. He previously had time with Porto. Seems to have got the nod at the start of the season ahead of Sam Johnston. In the meantime, we've got an injury to one of the Wolves players. It's Andre that's gone down. Seems to be holding his face. I'm not sure what that was about, but he looks a little glassy, I have to say. Let's see what happened here. Well, he went in for the challenge with Nico Gonzalez. Gonzalez won the ball, and I think maybe Gonzalez's shoulder came into the side of Andre's head, so concussion protocols are being observed here. While that happens, I can fill you in on what happened earlier today. Aston Villa and Newcastle drew 0-0 in the lunchtime kick-off. Ezri Konsa was sent off in that game in the second half for Aston Villa, but a Newcastle side, obviously without Alexander Isak, who's in dispute with the club over a potential move to Liverpool, couldn't find a way through, and it finished goalless. A great start for Sunderland on their return to the Premier League. They thumped Graham Potter's West Ham 3-0. Great result for them. And Tottenham won 3-0 against another one of the newly promoted sides, Burnley, thanks to a couple of goals from Richarlison and one for Brennan Johnson. A couple of assists there for Mohamed Kudus on what was his league debut for Tottenham. And Brighton and Fulham finished 1-1, basically because Muniz came on in the second half and scored a stoppage time leveller to cancel out Brighton's first half goal. So that one finished all square. So our concussion check has just about been completed here as the City substitutes watch on, including Nathan Ake and Manuel Akanji. So I think we're about ready to get going again here at Molineux, this grand old stadium, built many moons ago now, in 1899, last renovated in 2011-12, 31,750 capacity. The ball is back in play, and it's back with Jose Sarr, who's played it to his left, hooked forward by Wolves. That's come off a City shirt. I think that's Ruben Diaz, who's limping back into his position, so we'll have to keep an eye on that and make sure he's not done himself a mischief. It's a throw to Wolves, short of the halfway line on this near side, the Wolves left. thrown short to Strand Larsen, back to David Muller-Wolf. Strand Larsen again, battling for it was Bellegarde. I think Haaland got his first touch of the ball then, as City broke up that attack. It's out of play for a City throw just inside the Wolves half. Yeah, Erling Haaland not seen much of the ball at all so far. His compatriot Strand Larsen's had more touches for Wolves, but a lot of those have been coming deep to try and link up with his midfield. No real chances of note as yet. Ball back with John Stones, who has to organise his feet and find Rico Lewis. Lewis to Diaz. Diaz short of the centre circle, central position. Here is Rico Lewis to the right of that circle. Haaland comes deep to the halfway line to get a touch and play it back to Nico Gonzalez. Haaland was on the move forward there, but he didn't get the ball played to him. Here's Oscar Bob on the right hand side once more, faced by Muller-Wolf. He takes him on, Angel Gomez. Here's Rico Lewis, he can pull this back, and it's come off a Wolves foot, that of Agbadou, and behind for a corner. That was much more progressive from City. Bob linking up well with Rico Lewis. Lewis got between João Gomez and Totti to pull the ball back, but Agbadou was well positioned at the near post to concede the corner. So another corner from the right for Bernardo Silva. Into the box it goes, headed away at the near post. City back in possession though, and they can give it back to the corner taker, Bernardo Silva. Another dangerous ball into the box. Haaland is up for it, but heads off target, and City can't keep the ball in, and it's out for a goal kick. Well, you would have said normally that Haaland getting onto the end of a ball like that might have been able to do a little better. It may have taken a deflection off the defender in front of him, or maybe he was unsighted, but he was well off target there. Not a great start to this game for Erling Haaland. Still fancied by many to be the Golden Boot winner. As we come to the 18th minute, and a round of applause for Diogo Jota, because that's the shirt number he wore when he was here as a player. Wolves fans generous in their tribute. Wolves' attack there was broken up by Trafford coming out to gather the ball at the feet of Strand Larsen. City back in possession in the centre circle. They work it left. Here's Jeremy Doku.